What's up, everybody, and welcome to EGX 2017.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it. Twisted Bar Gaming at EGX. I'm Paddy, and I'm here with Rob. So
Hello.
we're going to go into the show, see what we can see, try and play some big games, play some small games,
And some medium-sized games.
and some medium-sized games if we
yeah.
find any.
Yeah.
Those old double A's. Try and meet some people,
Yeah.
talk to some people,
Yeah.
and generally have a good time. So yeah.
We're ready to go, guys?
What the fuck are you doing here?
I followed you. I got tickets too. Let's do this. The 3 bards.
I didn't even look surprised. I just laughed. That'll do, guys.
Come on.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to EGX 2017 here with Twisted Bar Gaming. I'm here with Rob and Alistair, and we are going to have a little chat about what we thought of the show, really. Just take you through the day, what we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like, what we played. Rob, why don't you tell us, let's say, the favourite thing that you played today?
Favourite game probably was Detroit Become a Human. It was one of those ones where I thought it would still be pretty good, but I'd played a Dead Space, I played some of the previous games, and it was like, yeah, I thought they were really good, but I didn't realise how far they would be able to come on. And yeah, that game just looked absolutely brilliant. Really, really does. Really impressed. And it's probably the game that I've played here that I'm most looking forward to buying.
Nice. Alistair, how about you? What was the thing that stood out above everything else?
Honestly, it may surprise a few people, but I'd say Shadow of War. I mean, it was one of, because I played sort of Call of Duty, I played Battlefront, so a lot of the FPSs, which are very same, very good games, but Shadow of War actually makes me want to get it. I actually want to go back, play Shadow of Mordor, play that through, get good at it, then play Shadow of War, so I can get back and go, yeah, you know what, I was good at it, I'm good at it now, I wasn't back then. But yeah, for me it was Shadow of War. It really did live up to the hype, and I expect good things from it.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm kind of between a couple of Ubisoft games, so Far Cry and Assassin's Creed. I had time to play both of those. Really enjoyed them. Assassin's Creed maybe hasn't come on as much as I was hoping it would, and they took that year off. Maybe it's not come as far as I'd liked, and Far Cry feels like more Far Cry, but then I love Far Cry, and it's there. You know, it's great. It's a great series, and it looks like it's going to be another good entry into that. What about in terms of like general ambience then? Because this is the first time you've been to an EGX. Like for you, it's the first time you've been here.
Yes.
You could
yes,
just say yes.
Yeah.
Or nod.
This is, I mean, obviously we earlier in the year went to Res, which is the smaller version in London. This was a new experience for me. I've never really been to a big game show before. Really interesting to come. Slightly surprised about the length of queues. Feels a bit like Alton Towers at times, where you're queuing for a long time to play on something for like a little bit. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I've got to play on games which quite a lot of people haven't had a chance to play on yet. So I feel like I've got like insider knowledge, and it makes me feel more important. So, yeah.
Nice. How about you, Alistair?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time to really get AAA titles before they've been properly released to the public. And so, I mean, the queues, yeah, they expected. Not used to them quite yet. So, I mean, it's a little bit of a learning curve. Just, I need to learn to wait, or someone always stood at the camera and took it out completely. So if we're a little bit distracted, we're very cautious. But yeah, but I mean, it was a great experience, and getting my hands on early games, or get games early, and getting a bit of gameplay through them. Those early games, you know, wake up early, get the worm and all that. But yeah, it was a great experience, and just like everyone just walking around, kind of being at ease, just doing their own thing, not worrying about what anyone else is doing. Full of cosplays, full of just people who know what they're doing, and talking to them in the queue. You learn so much.
Yeah, I agree. Like, this has been a great experience from that perspective, just to see, you know, so many people having such a good time, and like just the breadth, I think, of how far we've come as an industry. You know, just how many different people there are here. I think it's really, really impressive, and the cosplay is is really, really great. So yeah, I mean, for me, like, how would you kind of sum up the show? You know, if you had to give it a, just a general review for the whole thing, what would you say?
I'd say it's a very worthwhile experience. If anyone's ever interested or has any vested interest in games, definitely worth picking up a ticket for it, if you're so inclined to. I just also want to give a shout out to the LAN Hall arena that they've got, which is basically just loads of consoles from Xbox, X360, PS2, PlayStation 3. All of them are laid out. And you can go to the front and help yourself to old games. Me and you had a bit of a go on a Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops. I thought it was really nice just for some downtime and stuff. So they've got a lot of a range on here, esports, everything. So I was suitably impressed because it's got something here for everyone. Apart from if you don't like video games.
Yeah, but the good news is that there's the bike show next door, so that's there for you. Alistair, what about you?
Yeah, I say it's such an inclusive environment. I mean, it's worthwhile just picking up a ticket, heading down to Birmingham. I mean, yeah, a bit of effort maybe from wherever you're coming from, getting down here and finding a place to stay, but everyone's here, everyone's in the same boat. It's just an incredible environment. You've got so many different games. You've got all the retro games, the new games, the indie developers, the even lower than indie developers sort of showcasing their stuff. You've got all the like famous people, I say famous, sort of like the outside Xbox and all the YouTube stars coming down doing all their thing, and you're just in amongst it. You really get to know the industry, and everyone here is passionate about games, passionate about their different things, and you can have conversations with so many new people just about anything. I mean, you stand in a queue for 3 hours and you strike up a lot of conversations.
You make some friends.
That's all I can say, and people just come from all over the world just for this event. So if you're in England, or I mean, if you're in Europe and EGX is going on, it's well worth coming down and getting the ticket for the few days.
Yeah, EGX has been great. We've had a really good time here. We have a whole bunch more videos on our YouTube channel, Twisted Bar Gaming, where we talk about all the games that we played in a bit more detail, take you through what we saw, what we liked in them. And yeah, it would be really great if you could help us out by sharing the videos, liking, subscribing, and checking out our website, twistedbar.com. Thanks very much. Bye.